Go, 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 go. What's up, everyone?
Ooh.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a good match, Mexico versus Finland. And the draft is complete. I'm gonna send you over to this screen. We can see the draft here.
As you can also see on the mics, it's Revvy and Broz here saying, taking you to the end today. Got a pretty spicy matchup here. Both of these teams are 3-1. Both of them have looked pretty good over these past few weeks here. Should be a good match overall. I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah. And I'm curious how this one goes, because these are two teams that have never actually faced each other ever,
Like, not
I don't
even
think.
ranked? Or
I can't think of an instance.
I'm sure they've had to at least play each other once. I know at the very least when I'm pretty sure Jagex has probably played against Mexico a few times. He's a guy who likes to stay up pretty late, as well as Finland. So those guys hang around and ranked quite a bit, but
I know that like individually some of the Finnish players played against them, but like as a team, Finland and Mexico haven't actually faced each other.
I find that hard to believe, but
if someone can find a recorded match otherwise, I'd be interested to see it.
As for the tracks here, looks like we're mainly gonna have Sacred Fire tracks. We do have a handful of Blue Fire tracks, but they're not like the most super technical, super fast tracks here we got, aside from Tiny Temple, but it's kind of just its own thing, I guess. So a lot of Sacred Fire tracks, which means you're gonna see a lot of item play here. Both teams kind of have their own unique item play style. Finland very orderly, I'd say. They kind of know like a lot about like just good optimal item play usage, know how to use their items well. And Mexico, I feel like, is very good at just fighting one-on-one against guys. If you like pair them up one-on-one, Mexico, I feel like, knows how to fight them, but I feel like Finland will have the better strategy overall. It's gonna be interesting to watch here what prevails, I think. You do open up with Labs though. Labs, I think, is a track that definitely depends on your spacing here, especially on lap 1. I think that's gonna favor Finland.
Yeah, it's definitely
Actually, no.
like
I think it depends on who's here at the start.
I'd say it's got a bit more strategy than people give credit, especially with the lap 1 strats at the start. If you have a team that has 4 players who knows exactly what each other is doing, they could, if they got the right items, just like get top 4 straight there, you know?
That's true. That is very true. Masks at the start here, I feel like they kind of do help, but because of the blue tunnel, your mask speed actually like freezes when you touch the tunnel. So like you won't catch anyone or go faster in that little tunnel section. So the masks, while they do help you, they're not like, you know, end of the world if you get one or you don't. What I think really makes that this track very interesting. How are the point of views looking so far? Do we have people live?
We're 7 out of 8 in the lobby right now. Just refreshing the stuff.
Um,
So we've had some predictions in chat. We've got plus 80 for Mexico, one person said. That would
Plus
be
80
that would be a
Mexico.
surprise to say the least, but you never know. And then we got Finland plus 10.
I feel like when both of these teams play, they both either win by a lot or lose by a lot. And I feel like today it's going to cancel out. I think we're going to have a very close score today. I think it's going to be under single digits as to who will take this one. And if I had to lean one way or another, I would say Mexico plus 8.
I've been saying that about a lot of close matches recently where I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be like a very close match, and then one team just kind of like gets momentum, and then it turns out it's actually like plus 20, plus 30. So I'm actually going to, I don't know which team will win, but I'd say whichever team's going to win maybe like 20 points.
Interesting predictions here. That's for some of the players that we do have. I do think that we're going to be seeing Shotzi on the front row for Mexico here.
I can confirm that from the POVs.
Who do we have front row and back row? If you want to switch over there really quickly.
Oh yeah, I can take a look here.
So it looks like we're gonna be on Onk's host. So Onks is hosting, and then we got Shotzi, and I believe it's Spoons on the front row with Deadly. So we have all front row point of views for this game.
I think it's Mex Canton in front.
Oh wait, is it? Oh, Deadly just also had the same Amy skin, so that's what I thought. So okay, no, it will be Mexican Shotzi front row then. Should be, I think, not really the fastest dudes, like, in the community that are on the front. I'd say if I had to pick, probably Foons or Shotzi would be the quickest out of this bunch here. That's where I think the battle is going to come down to.
I promise I won't forget to switch the POVs this match. I've come up with a tech to prevent it.
Okay, let's see it. Yeah, this not really sure what to expect for the slabs here. Does look like our point of views are a little
I'm not
bit
sure why it's behaving
if you
that
can
way.
try to sync that up real quick.
Because I just synced them up as well.
Oh shit. We're gonna have
Okay,
Foons is way ahead. And then I mean, I don't know.
Refresh
It's kinda
Unks
close,
as well.
I guess. Looks like I'm just gonna try to follow Foons here. Looks like he's gonna be getting away. Deadly does drop back and Shotzi does die, it looks like. It does look like a quick top 2 here for Finland, as I believe it's Foons and Jekix in the front, but Jekix's gonna go down. And I'm pretty sure that the chicken is one of the Mexicans, and he does get taken out. Zamu's the crate, so it is a top 3 right now for the Finns, as Foons is piloting the way here. Onk's slowly behind here, holding onto his shield. He's going to try to get that wump. If he can get that shield wumped up, he can easily wall off of both Zamu and Foons to go away here, but they do opt to let Zamu take the Wumpa instead.
Shotzi's using a mask in 5th right here. But he's used it weirdly, so I don't think he's going to catch anyone with it. Maybe Zamu.
No, but he is going to get kind of close to Zamu, so
and now he has a shield, so Zamu has to go first. And it looks like, yeah, Samu's
has a
opting to go
shield.
wide.
Except Foons. So if a power item comes out right now, Foons is absolute. Does look like in the back, Jekix has fallen behind quite a bit. Zamu does go down, so it's only going to be a top 2 now for the Finns. Deadly, I believe, has infinite reserves, so he can push a little bit harder than anyone else right now. I think Finland here just tries to hold on to this top 2. Finns does find a shield.
Jekix
so
pulled an orb, and he's using that here.
Holds pretty easily. Orb's gonna come out. It's gonna take shields off here at the front. Doesn't look like it's
gonna gain 2 positions from that. So now it's 1-2-4 for Finland.
Yeah, Deadly has to be very careful right here not to go down. He doesn't know if
has a bump, so if he can play it right, he should get a hit here. He just missed it.
No, he does not. Barely misses Zamu.
But he's got a shield, and so does Zamu.
Probably got to make Deadly feel a little bit better. Boon's also oh nope, just finds the shield right in time now. So probably waiting for the next power item before anything major happens here again.
It looks like top 5 have shields right here.
That's so unfair when you're the guy in 6th and you can't find the shield and everybody else can.
But he's got a mask, so he can make up some distance. Samu's fighting Deadly right here, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Shots is gonna want to hold this mask here until you can get the Zamu, but does opt to just use the mask right now to see if he can just get closer. And Deadly does get missile. He's gonna get taken down. He's gonna have to go for the Beaker Snipe, but he misses Zamu, so Zamu's gonna take 3rd. And no one's really gonna be able to contest it, so I think it's just gonna be top 3. Foons does take the shield off and he's trapping crates. Ongs does as well. Both these crates here are gonna be trapped at the end. The Mexicans have to be very careful.
Does have a mask.
Deadly barely avoids the Beaker there, and Jekix isn't going to get any spots out of it. This is still going to be a top 3 for Finland, which is going to be a plus 11 to open off the war, which is a really good start for them.
Very strong start for Finland already. 11 points. Let me get this in the table.
Yeah, pretty good start there. Couldn't quite see what was going on with all the point of views, but I could see that Foons was just able to escape. And while Jekix did get taken down, he did kind of wall off any of the other Mexicans for being able to contest Foons. And from that, Zamu and Onks made their way back up after the tunnel and got some quick kills there. Good positioning early on is what allowed Finland to take that early lead there. We do have Tiger Temple coming up next. It's going to be interesting to see here. Zamu obviously has his infamous shortcut on this track that he loves going for, and I believe all the Finnish guys really liked that shortcut a lot.
Yeah, this is definitely a Finland track right here. But I also saw Deadly was practicing the shortcut before the match.
That's interesting to know.
Maybe Mexico will be prepared.
Shotzi also is a pretty good pulse wave player here, which is going to be very beneficial for this first grass. However, all the Finns here are also pretty skilled with pulse wave as well. I believe Deadly's pretty good with it. Not too sure about Broka and Anton. I think Anton can. Not 100% sure, but I do feel like Finland is the better pulse wave team overall. However, Shotzi starting second is probably the best spot to be starting for on this track. I think it's going to come down to if Shotzi can break away here at the start to see if Mexico can take Tiger Temple or lose it. Damn.
We have a few more bets in the chat. Oh, we got into the drink.
Ooh, what do we got?
We got plus 50 for Finland and a plus 24 for Finland.
Winland is taking the bets after that first race there. Looking pretty strong.
We see Foons getting a good lead, and so does Shotzi. Shotzi has a shield, so he's going to try and slow down to kill Foons, which he does.
Oh gosh, I'm getting a PowerPoint presentation. Hold on, I'll even join back.
Alright, so Onks has managed to take out Shotzi by the looks of it. But Onks has been taken out himself, so now it's between Zamu and Brock up front. A lot of people getting hit.
Let's get the mask. He's gonna pick up Shotzi with it. Zamu does look like he takes out Broca, but he's still got more trouble behind him. And I do believe Zamu does go down. No, he does not. Oh, Deadly does have juiced bombs now, though. He does want to see if he can get Foons. He does pick him up. He also has infinites, so he doesn't have to worry too much about just reserve management or anything. He can just focus on fighting.
But he's messed up the grass, so Yekix is gonna... Yeah, and
Yekix does get there, get the squish. He's gonna get the kill, and Foons is not too far behind. He doesn't have fire, though, so he doesn't have anything to kill, but he's right here ready to see who's gonna win this little matchup right here. Deadly with the shield. He's gonna see if he can try to slow down or something. No! Takes the red beaker. However, something to note, though, that because he was holding a shield when he took the beaker, he's got an infinite shield now. And now he has a god shield.
So now Foons is going to be trying to backspam him.
If he's aware of that, then he knows he can just easily push here on Foons. However, Foons does get the better grass, and Deadly does lose fire, so he's going to lose some distance here. Not much he can do. Zamu's just running away with his own track here. Onks does look like he's struggling again in the backs. I feel like this is probably going to be another top 3-8 here for Finland. I don't really see Mexico being able to do anything about it. Onks does go for the shortcut. He's going to pull it off, but
and he's got an orb as well.
He finds an orb too.
This could be big if his teammates able to dodge. Foons has a shield.
Foons with the shield, but the pack has tightened up a little bit here. Foons does lose the shield. And remember, Deadly's got an infinite shield here. He has absolutely
He's using the orb.
Onks does use the orb. It's lap 5 though. I don't think it's going to be able to do anything about it.
And he doesn't even have fire, so he is just pretty much guaranteed.
Bots just stay stuck as they are. Another top 3-8 here for Finland. They're going to be up 22 now after race 2, which is a pretty sizable lead at the start. Very strong start now for Finland. Does look like the point of views have fixed for me, by the way. I was tapped out, so I think that's why that happened to me.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense. I'm actually gonna... Let's get the characters up on the stream if I can.
Very strong start now for the Finns. They're gonna be going to caves now, which is a track that I know Foons has said that he just likes to play. Just good comms and stuff just works well for them on this track. Let me see if I can help out with the spreadsheet here.
Go for it.
Zamu's Crady boy. Amy. And then Mexico was Amy as well.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
5-5. Alright, there we go. All good now.
So Mystery
So we
Cave's
have
up next. And this
not really
is
sure what to say about caves.
this is one of Finland's like repeat picks. They feel really confident on this track.
Yeah, not really sure what to think too much about how the starts of cave races usually go. Normally, you don't see a guy just taking a TT line and getting away. Like, he'll usually get hits. You do have to err on the side of caution, especially at the starts of these races. But also, the going wide play is also something to keep in mind as well here. I think we might have a frozen grid, unfortunately. Nope, okay, never mind, we're good. Gonna see here, does anyone opt to go wide here at the start? Deadly does go wide. He also has switched to the pink Coco. Deadly finds an engine. Zamu goes wide as well, but he falls pretty far behind. Deadly does roll a mask as well. He's going to take out Amy, and I do think that all the Finns just got absolutely steamrolled right here. It's going to be a top 3 right now for the Mexicans, as Foons is struggling to find fire right now. I believe Shotzi, the Polar, is in the far back. He doesn't really have anything right now. Something to take note of is Zamu is in 4th. He did start out quite a bit, so he might have infinites or Wampa or some sort of play.
He's
Yes,
actually got
Zamu does have
mask,
a
and I
mask.
kind of felt like he did have
up right
something
now.
like that, considering he had just come from bump positions.
Yes, and he does take out Broca with the mask. Is Deadly, he does have infinites in the lead, so he's gonna be trying to go wide here for some to see if he can do anything.
I'm not sure what just killed Unks right there.
Finns are making a push right now. Onks does take the fire, unfortunately. Spoons is trying to just fend for his life right now. I believe Shotzi is just trying to take him out with whatever he can find.
Yeah, it looks like Foons is trying to hold on to this engine to do Pulsewood.
The Pulsewood on this track is pretty interesting, and Shotzi does find a squish on him, so not going to be able to get the Wumpa in time. You usually want to use your engines right into the last set here is where the best spot is. Spoons is going to opt to go for the unwumped here, which does kind of work, but not really. He's not going to get too much speed. Also, looks like Foons is going to be position glitched, so not going to be rolling the best items he possibly could now. Meanwhile, at the front, it does look like the Finns continue to make their push, as I think they got another guy as well. Deadly's going to be able to escape as he's got infinites and a shield now, so he's got first locked up, but looks like the Finns are going to be taking 2-3-4 here, which is still going to be a win for them if they can hold on to the spot. Foons does roll the engine and see if he can do anything with it. It's a kind of tricky track to go. He's going way too tight. He's going to lose the speed there. You have to go a little bit up the hill to hold the speed. But he does not do that, so he drops the pulse.
An orb comes from Mexico here, and that might... It doesn't really affect anything. Both the 2 Finnish players up front had a dodge.
One does have dodges, but the shields are off now. Let's see if this does change anything. As I believe Onks might get missiled here. He doesn't have any protection at all.
Missiles
no, he
don't
dodges
reach
the missiles. Foons does eat the beaker. He's going to be taking last place for this race. Oh wait, Onks bonks turtle. It's going to be close to see if Onks can hold on here to his 4th. I don't think any of the other spots are going to be shifting here. Onks is just rolling all the engines he can. I think you just ride that blue fire to the finish. It does look like some of his teammates are slowing down here. Back missile's not going to do anything. Onks is going to hold on to this 4th place, I believe. It's going to be a +1 here for Finland because of the 2-3-4 they did get. That's pretty surprising. Mexico with the early top 3, but they do lose their 2 spots there, which is very unfortunate for them. They needed a big win there, and they're not going to be getting it this race.
But now we're on to Mexico's pick, so now's their chance. If they're gonna make a comeback, now's the time, because they're on their picks.
We do see Assembly Lane coming up here. Very host favored track here, which is going to favor Onks if he knows how to do the mud cut at the start. I believe Foons knows how to do the mud cut as well. I think this is actually going to favor Finland here at the beginning, but we'll see if Mexico can do anything about it. This is definitely a lot more open track, which I don't know. I feel like most of the tracks that we've had have been pretty close quartered, and I don't know if that's been hurting or helping Mexico. I think it's been hurting them though, so maybe just a change of scenery and a different type of track here could be very beneficial for them.
With 3 races in, Finland are up by 23. It's definitely a recoverable position to be in for Mexico, but
yeah, this is far from over, I'd say. 23 is a good lead, but it's not unrecoverable. That's definitely for sure.
let's see if Finland can continue the lead into Mexico's picks, or if Mexico will be able to bring it back.
I'm not really sure what to really say so far.
I think Tiny Arena is not a particularly strong track for Finland, so I think Finland will have a hard time on that track particularly.
You feel like Tiny Arena does favor Mexico, yes. And yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see there. But Assembly Lane coming up now though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to say. I'm just kind of like, don't really have much to add to the matches that we've had so far. It's been kind of just straightforward, I guess. See here if Funks is able to get away here at the start. He does drop the fire. Does look like both Shotzi and I believe that's Mexic were able to get a very good start here. They both take the crates. This could be a huge start here for Mexico. As Onks does go down, Deadly finds his way up through the pack as well. It's going to be a quick top 3 here for Mexico. It's very good track to have an early top 3 on. It's even a lead that big. Onks isn't even that far behind, but on this track, a lead like that is huge because you're able to just be able to back bomb and back spam, and this should be a really good start here. However, Onks does have a missile.
Onks has a missile on Deadly, was unarmed, but the TNT is gonna
does take the impact. I believe that's Broca, who's the King Chicken, who is in the last yet again. So another top 3-8 situation going on here.
But this time the roles are reversed, and it's Mexico with the top 3.
However, Onks has, I believe Onks does have infinite reserves, and he does have another missile here. Let's see if he's able to do anything about it. He does opt to go for the missile plate now. It's going to connect. Deadly does go down, doesn't have an item or Wumpa or anything to do about it. However, Onks does take the TNT right after. I think he's going to die. Yes, he does. So Deadly does take his spot right back, and Onks does lose the infinite reserves. Deadly does have 7 Wumpa. Does he go wide here for the other Wumpa to try to get the shield on? Does not. I do believe Jekux is in 4th. He does have a blue shield in Foons is at 5th with a blue shield as well. Shotzi has no shield in the front too, which is something interesting to note. Does lose fire as well, but I think he's going to be able to get back to the pad just fine.
At this point, a power item could really help Finland, because we've got 2 players that are currently unprotected. Obviously, if there's an orb, Deadly can react to an activated shield, but Shotzi's not been able to roll anything. But
not really sure what happens with Onks there. I think he purposely takes the hit so he's able to get the unwhelmed engine and get the infinite reserves, which is an interesting play to go for. I do believe Jackix did get hit, so now it's Foon's turn to see if he can push up and see if he can do anything about this Mexico top 3 here. Deadly's still unable to find a shield, as well as Shotzi, who does lose fire again.
Shotzi's really struggling with resolves on this track, and I've been there because
he's doing. Oh, he was letting his teammate by, who has a shield, to be in first place, which is probably the smarter play to do, so that unwhelmed orbs can be taken by the guy with a shield.
Foons has been hit by a bump, but he's also. It looks like this missile could maybe trade. So now Deadly's down as well.
Deadly, yes. And Deadly does get comboed into the beaker as well. However, here comes Broca, who takes out Foons as well. And now it's a top 4 for Mexico. Zamu's
it's
coming
pretty much
up
up to
with a
Zamu now to take out Deadly, who doesn't have fire. He's got a miss on. Deadly's not going to be able to block
It's going to connect. However, Broca's going to get away here, and it's going to be a 3rd place here. It's still going to be top 3 for Mexico. However, Deadly's going to have to slowly fall to the back. It's not quite over for him, though. He can still make up some spots here at the end. Does find the mask into an engine. Can he do anything about it? Zombie's not too far away. I think you just try to hold this mask down. No, it's very close to him, though. Depending on what he rolls here, he might be able to get something out of it. He's going to find another engine. Can Zombie do anything about this? Another engine. Will he get to the finish line? It's going to be very close, but he's going to get there. Plus 13 for Mexico, which is a huge win for them. It's going to bring the score right back in. Only a
and that
plus
right
10
there's
now
exactly what they needed.
Yeah, no, if I was kind of shocked that Deadly went a little wide on that mud turn. If you go and just hug that turn very tight, missiles will hit the wall there. So yeah, him going a little bit wide there costed them the top 4. As Broca was able to make his way through the pack there. Pretty impressive to find his way through. Regardless, though, plus 13, plus 19, still a huge win for Mexico. That started a race there. I believe it was just Shotzi and Anton who were able to find their way through the start there. Onks lost reserves while going through the mud strat, and I think that really costed him a lot. If he was able to just hold reserves and be able to fight up there, I think that the story would have been a little bit different. But regardless, Mexico does find their way to the front quickly and capitalizes on a pretty big win. And now we also have Tiny Arena, where it's kind of like Assembly Lane, but I would say if you're not host, you have the advantage here. So I think that the Mexico, it could be a pretty scary team to watch out for here. I really don't think that I don't know. I really feel like Mexico has the big advantage on this track here. I think they're going to even the score up going into the half.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected as well. I didn't expect the assembly lane to be such a big win, though. I thought that would be pretty even for both sides.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
Tiny Arena's gonna be, in my opinion,
really seems
probably
like
a big one for Mexico.
Or another is just getting the start, and then they're winning big on starts, and then that's kind of how the whole race plays out, it feels like. gonna be watching Foons and Shotzi here, as they probably have the
really
best
far behind.
views here. See here if any who is
Just
able to get away
refreshing
here.
Deadly.
Oh, yep. Does look like, can't really tell who has the lead. Does look like Onks has the early lead. Foons almost hits the wall there. Foons is gonna have a shield and Onks is gonna have the lead. I see Foons puts the shield on now and is able to get away. Does
And Onks
look
hits
like
the bomb on
Finland,
Shotzi, so they're gonna have a pretty strong lead now.
top 4 for Finland here. This is not what we were expecting at all. But not only that, Foons here is gonna be able to get some Wampa here. Since the 10 Wampa,
Samuel just hits a double bomb on Shotzi and Deadly.
That is just filthy.
The power of just bombs right
there. What it's looking like is it's going to be a breakaway top 3 here for Finland, and then Zamu's just going to wall these guys off and not let them pass at all. So Finland's just going to make a huge lead here, and regardless of where Zamu finishes, this is already looking like a pretty big win here for Finland.
Deadly's coming with a mask, but it's not going to catch because this is one track where masks
catch an unwhelmed Beaker though. He doesn't have fire right now. Maybe Mexico can catch here,
and Shotzi's
or at least
up.
get very close.
Shotzi's using the orb straight away.
Yep, Onks is gonna have to stop here, and it does look like Deadly's gonna be able to break through here with a mask. So maybe Mexico does have something to say about it. Does Deadly also have infinites as well? I think he does.
Shotzi rolls a 6th place mask behind Zamu, so Zamu's now probably going to lose his position.
Deadly's going to get this back missile here to connect on Onks, I think, but Onks is also going to get Deadly with his own missile, so it's going to be a trade here.
And he almost gets another back missile there.
Yeah, it's going to tighten the pack up here. Mexico does find their way around. Not really sure what's going on in the back,
some
but I
face
do think it's a one.
Seems to be going.
Yeah, that's classic Tiny Arena. There's always those two guys that are just fighting each other in the back and fucking pissed at each other. So yeah, I think that's Anton back there fighting with Zamu. And that's something Anton and Zamu both like to do, is just single a guy out on each team and just, you know, take him out of the race, not have to worry about them. Ooh, Onks does look like he's gonna go for the back missile. It's gonna connect. That's a pretty nasty spot to get.
Yeah, so I think the top 4 positions are pretty solidified by now, so it's more gonna just be a case of unless get the guy in front of him, can Anton in the back keep his position.
I don't think that the Mexicans are going to be able to do anything about this top 2 here for Finland, so it's going to look like another win for Finland just off the top 2 alone. Oh, it does look like Deadly takes a nitro, so Onks might have a shot here at reeling him in.
Especially rolling 2 masks in a row.
As we do see Zamu with a mask, so Deadly's gonna have to try to shake him off here, shake him big. Does look like he's managed to evade him. Clock comes out though. Oh wait, Onks has an engine. He's gonna go for engine pulse mode right now. Oh, that does look like it's died off. But yeah, it is actually possible
the
to
red
do
beacon in the
engine
crate
pulse mode on this track when you do have a clock effect. It's actually pretty strong. Does look like Onks and Zamu both find trouble though. It's gonna be a battle in the bottom 4, I think. Injectix does, I think, go down to Shotzi while we're watching all of this. Jekix has lost his 2nd place, and Broca's gonna be able to get the 3rd as well. It's gonna be 2-3 here for Mexico. Mexico could actually make this race into a win. Despite the quite terrible start they had, it looks like things might be turning around here. It's also going to matter here, this battle in the bottom 4. see if Deadly can do anything about this. He doesn't have 10 Wampa though, so he can't really push too well. However, it does look like Onks doesn't fire, and he's got missiles. Can he do anything about it? Onks is slowing down. No, he's just going to cancel the fire and shoot the missile at Onks. And I believe it's just going to connect. Easy kill like that, and he's going to get the combo here to take the 7th. And he gets a clock!
rolls a clock as well.
This
So
could
we
be
could
huge.
easily
He can
gain
look
another
at
position
Zamu.
here.
If Zamu isn't careful, and he's going to get hit by the clock! This is going to be a 2, 3, 5, 6 here for Mexico, which is, you know, a small win, but when you look at they were top 4 on lap 1 into a win now, that's just knowing your track better. That's a that's a huge comeback win there for Mexico, as they're gonna tighten this point gap just a little bit more. Even if it's only a +3, now it's only a 7-point gap here for Finland. Definitely Mexico putting on a lot of pressure. The past 3 races, they've definitely made a statement. Even if they weren't able to convert on caves, they did get a very good start there. They weren't able to convert on assembly and able to recover on Tiny Arena. So Mexico's definitely turned the tide after a pretty sloppy first 2 races. However, we come to probably the most chaotic track in the game now, Tiny Temple. There really isn't too much to say about driving lines here after lap 1. It's kind of a roll of the dice, I think, as to who gets away and who doesn't.
We're going to see a lot of violence in this next race, I'm expecting. A lot of people getting lapped. I know Mexico's a big fan of slowing down with missiles, so we might see a few Finnish players getting hit at the pad by a Mexican slowing down with missiles.
That could be very true. Something very interesting to note is that Finnish player has occupied last place in all of the races that we've had so far now, where, you know, if you just take any of those races and give those guys 7th place points instead of 8, then this is a +17 for them instead of a +7. Very interesting to note that. You don't want to be finishing last here, even if you're, you know, bringing down another guy. It does show the point difference now. I think it's going to be interesting to see here if Zamu goes for the backwards jump, though. You think he goes for it?
He would, considering they picked the track in the first place. I don't think they'd pick it for any other reason.
Do you think that he actually goes for it here, the high risk, high reward payoff? I don't know.
I think he does.
It's a lot riskier in Wars compared to an FFA. Because in FFA, everyone's just trying to kill each other, but in Wars, you know, a team has top 3 very early on, top 4 very early on, and you're like half a lap behind. There's not really much you can do to help your team out. It's going to be interesting to watch here, though. Does anyone go for this backwards jump?
And it looks like Sam tried to get. He's got an item. He's going
for it.
And he made it.
He lands it. Oh my god, so Zamu's going to have blue fire here for lap 1. It's going to be exciting to see if he can do anything about this early breakaway here from Mexico, it looks like. Finland's pretty much relying on him, and it's top 3 for Mexico, but Zamu's coming up. Will he be able to do anything about this? Does he have a mask? Does he have infinite? What does he have? And he does look like he's going to mask 1. He's going to have to beat them to the pad, but does he get there? He does! Zamu's going to have the lead!
Have we seen Zamu? Oh my god.
Oh my god! The balls to go for that play! However, Onks is going to get the CNT, he's going to hop it off, and he's going to lose fire and take a beaker. Broca does go down too, though. Clock comes out. Zamu's going to get hit. Deadly's the only one who dodges. Now Deadly's going to try to see if he can beat Zamu to the pad. And he's got a shield as well. Oh, that play, all for nothing, Zamu. No. So now it's gonna be Mexico here at the front. However, no one does have fire. It looks like
And Finland still have winning positions.
occupying 2-3-4 here. Onks is gonna be anchoring in the back too, so he's gonna have power item control. I think this still favors Finland. Deadly's got a shield on, so he's just gonna drive away with the first, I think, not try to do anything too risky.
Also, when that clock went down, Yekix was in a mask passing everyone, and pretty much the second his mask ended, the clock happened. And if his mask was still activated, that would have been totally different.
So unlucky for Finland
but
there.
I expect Mexico probably saw his mask end and called that.
Very unlucky. Samu did have quite a big breakaway, so yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like the spots are gonna shake up too much. Looks like everyone's spaced out a little bit here. Maybe if Onks rolls like a mask or a power item, he could pick up a spot or two. I don't see anything else changing here though, unless one of the Finns makes a driving mistake or doesn't know where the fire is. Doesn't look like they're going to be doing that. Onks does find another mask here. He's going to be able to get a little bit closer to these guys. He rolls another mask. I think he's going to be able to catch these guys here before the line. It's going to be very close. These guys do split off. Broca slows down. He's going to just forfeit the spot. I don't think Onks is going to get to Shotzi though, so it's going to be 2-3-4-6 here for Finland, which is still a +5. Huge win for them. Yeah, no, and even though Zombie does go down, because he was able to make that mask play and get up, he was able to take out some of that top four that was going on early on for Mexico. I still think that pays off, even if he doesn't get the win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just being able to get those kills and help his teammates, though, changed the outcome of that match. But yeah, wow, what a yeah, pretty chaotic track there. Not really too surprised, I'd say.
Oops. That's what you sign up for when
for
you
Tiny
see
Temple.
Finland playing Tiny Temple. That's what you want to see, and you
that is
you
the
get
Tiny
it.
Temple, yeah. I think it's tight that he actually landed the jump though in the World Cup match.
He says he gets it consistent. I can't remember what his statistic was, but it was something like 2 out of 3 or something. So
we do have Nina's coming up now. Nina's is, I'd say, a very in-div pulse width track, kind of similar to how Tiger Temple was. If you know how to do the pulse width at the start here and you can get a breakaway, then you can help your team out right after that. And spots do matter here a lot as well. If you want to be starting like on the right side, which I think favors Foons and Mexic here. Obviously you can still do the pulse width from second or even back row. So Shotzi I think is gonna have a good shot here. Host is at a pretty big disadvantage on this track though, so I don't think we're gonna be able to see Onks get a good breakaway here.
but if he does get a collision, he can actually get a stronger than natural speed ghost. So maybe he'll try and get that.
However, they are kind of rare to get. Yeah, no, it's gonna be whoever gets to. Well, I mean, I don't know. Nobody I really feel like is safe on this track though. Like, even though you can get pretty big leads, a lot of stuff can just go wrong. Nina's can be a pretty wonky track sometimes, especially with the speed ghosts and the mansion. It's very easy to accidentally like mess up a drift or, you know, screw up an input. Track throws you in a weird direction. So it can be very easy to lose fire here on this track as well. Not to mention, this track also has very many item sets. So power items can be fairly common here. Even if you have a shield, there's always a chance that, like, you know, 2 orbs just come out, you're just dead.
And also If you
Or
fail
she
the
does find it.
grass while on like a lap, on a blue fire lap, and someone's behind you, you can
Right.
get caught up instantly if you don't have the SG and they do.
We'll see here who's able to get away here at the start. And it does look like they swapped Deadly to the front row for this, so clearly Mexico thinks that they have a better shot here with Deadly on the front row. He does look like he gets a very good pulse here at the start. Both him and Shotzi get good pulse wins. However, Shotzi does drop it. Foons is up there fighting with Deadly now for the lead. And it does look like Foons is showing first on Shotzi's screen as Deadly does forfeit the lead, but not on his screen quite yet. He does get the bomb on Foons, so Deadly's going to get to the pad first, though. It's going to be an early top 3 here for the Mexicans. And they also have quite a big breakaway here over 4th place as well. This could be a huge win here for Mexico if they're able to hold on to these spots. Deadly opts to take the very safe grass here. Foons going for a little risk. He does drop the speed ghost though. I also think that Mexic did swap to the other Coco skin. So he's kind of far behind right now, but he's able to move in very easily. Does have infinites in 4th. He's pretty close to these guys here. However, he's going to have to be careful because this is a very good back bomb spot. If any of these guys have bombs in front of him, he can die very easily. He's going to be able to evade it though. Onks does get very good pulse width here. He's going to be able to get close up to him. Missile's going to come out. However, Dingo blocks it with the shield. He's not able to get another box.
He actually hits Shotzi. No, he doesn't. That's
No, he
decent.
does
Never
not.
mind.
And Onks does go down to a bomb. He's not able to find him in time, so he does go down to the hit here. Zamu and Jekix both die as well. This could be pretty huge here. I think he's bombing up. Yes.
And now
just
Foons is
up
the only
there
line
now.
of defense before top
He
4.
just lost his shield and he's gonna get bombed as well. However, the guy behind took the nitro in the last turn, so he's not gonna be able to catch him. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Mexic. That's so painful. It could have been a top 4 there because Finland had nothing to fight with them. However, Foons is going to be able to hold on to his 4th place spot here, albeit he's going to forfeit the top 3. Still not over though for Mexic to see if he can make up a few spots here. Very sad though. He could have easily just drove away with the top 4 there. He's going to have to be very careful here. 4th place Mask
Onks
does
has
come
an
out
orb as well.
though. This might not be over here. They do want to shoot this orb soon, I think. And the orb does come out.
And this could change something, but actually, I don't know. It depends what Broca has.
I think top 3 are all shielded up. This isn't going to change much at the front. However, they're going to able to get the kill on Mexic. It's going to be top 3-8 here for Mexico, which is the most common outcome we've had so far this match. However, it's only going to be a 1-point lead now. Going out into Android Alley, 3 races left. Only 1 point separates Finland and Mexico. This is very close to see who's gonna win this match. Mexico's easily brought this back now. Can they capitalize though and take the lead? Wow. Not really sure what to say right now.
It seems like Finland underestimated Mexico's pulse-width abilities.
Yeah, no, the switch there for Deadly to get to the front row, I think, was the big payoff there. He was able to get quite a big lead there early on. I feel like Deadly's really been the difference maker in this match. He's just always up there fighting with Finland, always making good plays and whatnot. I think without him, that this match would be very different right now. He's definitely got my MVP vote for this match at the moment. We do have Android coming up next, though. This is going to be an interesting one to see. Very open track here. The reserves are also pretty free. So, Super Engine to give infinite reserves, I don't think helps out too much on this track. It's mainly gonna be a lot of spacing out here, even between teammates, I think. after like lap 1, lap 2, spots are going to be a lot harder to come by.
I think it'll be maybe down to a lap 1 mask that'll decide the positions at the start of this race. I expect
Lap 1 masks are pretty big here. Not to mention as well, Wumpa is also pretty plentiful at the start of the match here. So if you're able to find a mask in the first 2 sets, it's a good chance it's going to be a Wumpa mask, and you can do a lot with a Wumpa mask at the start of raid if you know how to play your cards right.
Up until the final Sacred Fire pad, it's pretty much like everything that happens in that moment is very important.
Yeah, and then after that final Sacred pad, it's a long ways until the next item set that you'd take if you took the fastest line. It's not a good place to get hit by something, because usually if you get hit in that area right after the pad, you're probably going to be screwed really badly. So we see here Shotzi and Donks both get taken out early. Foons is holding a shield. He's going to pop that into a green shield here. I do think we have a mask coming up, though. It doesn't look like it. Foons is going to be able to get a little breakaway here at the start. Early top 2 for the Finns. But no way, shape, or form is this guaranteed, I think. Deadly's holding missiles. He wants to see if he can get past his teammates here to see if he can at least get Zama with this one missile. However, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. As I think that's Mexic who switched into the gray pinstripe skin.
Yep.
Does look like Finland's broken away a little bit, but they also have guys in the back. Dooms gets a nasty back bomb on Mexic. He's going to go down because of it. It's going to be up to Deadly here to see if he can do anything about this top 2, and he does eat a bomb, so it does look like Foons and Zama are going to break away here and get this early top 2, which would be absolutely huge for Finland. However, it does look like just as much as Finland's got this breakaway up front, they're also having problems in the back as well with their other 2 guys. Shots.
Yeah, having Zama in the front is pretty big deal, because you know he's not gonna miss his back bomb.
Looks like Shotzi's playing defense here, just trying to hold Jekix back. However, Jekix does look like he's gonna shake him off a little bit, as Onks also finds his way to push up as well. This is looking like Finland could have a huge win here if they play their cards correctly.
Onks has a shield, so he's gonna have a pretty easy time with that gap.
Is holding a bomb. I do think that Finland is getting a little greedy here. I saw that Foons slowing down a little bit. Maybe he's trying to see if he can slow down and try to pick one of these guys off here to see if they can get this top 3. Mexico needs to hold on to this 3-4 though. If they get top 3 here, I think that it would be pretty difficult to come back into races, let alone the chance of a top 4 as well, as Jekix has found his way around both Shotzi and Broca now, so he's going to be occupying the 6th place spot. This is currently 1-2-5-6 for Finland, which would be a plus
Shotzi
11.
took the blind spot nitro, so that's going to send him really far back.
Yeah, as we said before, if you get hit in that area, that is like the worst spot, because it is such a long way till the next fire pad. You have to hope that you can find a canister or at least engine pulse or something.
Yeah, I feel like Shotzi's been trying way too hard in this race to fight the guys in the back, and he's just been like letting them drive past him basically.
Yeah, they at the very least you need to get Jugguts and see if they can at least make this only a plus 7 instead of a plus 11. I don't think the spots are going to shake up too much at the front here. Maybe Onks has a chance at getting Mexic. He's actually very close to him, as Onks has a shield and Mexic doesn't, so Mexic has to be a little bit careful with how he drives. Onks can take it a little bit more tight, but Onks does take a beaker, so he's going to lose his shield. However, he's going to be rolling items now. It only finds a canister, though, so he's not going to be able to do too much here. Oh, that's going to be a nasty back missile, and it's just going to connect. So Does look like Onks is gonna drop that 6th place, or no, that 4th
It's
place
worth
potential.
mentioning, Foons doesn't have a shield still, and if Power Item comes out here, Deadly could actually gain a position. Although it's probably too late now.
Far away. Zambu's also gone wide, so he's trying to see if he can fight, maybe? However, I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think Finland just holds these spots here. Broka's not too far away from Onks, though. Broka's like maybe only a mask roll away from getting up to him. Can he do anything about it? Shotzi's completely given up, so he's not going to be a factor in the end of this. No, Onks does find a 6th place mask. It's going to be 1-2-5-6 for Finland. So they are going to open their lead back up again to a plus 12 now with 2 races left. Huge race there for Finland. Foons was just able to escape at the start, find the shield, and take it tight. And there wasn't really much that Mexico could really do about it. Yeah, no, just good coordination at the start there by Finland was able for them to get the early lead that they needed. If I'm Mexico though, and I see Shotzi just stop moving like that though, I would be a little bit concerned that, okay, maybe Shotzi's tilting right now. And if that's the case, then you never want a guy that's tilting really hard playing, because it just throws off the whole dynamic with the team. I really hope that's only like a 1 race thing for them though, and not gonna play out for the rest of this match.
And they've only got 2 races left to recover, so they need to
pretty chaotic
back
tracks though.
into focus pretty quickly.
Pretty chaotic tracks though to end it off. Not chaotic in the sense of Tiny Temple, but chaotic in the sense of it's never over till you cross the line. Barren Ruins is a track that has a lot of item sets, and they're very close to each other. So it's, and also quite a few turbo pads as well, which allows fighting, and especially ankle biting, to occur on these tracks. I don't think we're gonna see like top 2, top 3 breakaways here. I think we might see a guy or 2 get away from either side, but I think most of the battle is going to be for the mid spots here to see which team's going to prevail for Baron. Mexico needs a big race here to get themselves back into the fight of just trying to close it out here. I guess they don't really need a huge win, but I don't think they can rely on small wins anymore. They have to at least be going for like +5s, +7s here, I think. We'll see.
Seems like someone's missing in the lobby.
Ooh. We have a potential rage quit by someone?
I don't think so. I think just a connection problem.
Who are we missing right now, team?
He's just rejoined.
Ah, okay.
Who's Broka?
Broka, okay. What do you think about Baron Revy?
It's a kind of weird track. I don't know. It's like the front, the lap 1 seems like really RNG dependent, because I don't think like anyone's particularly like, you don't really get rewarded for being fast on this track.
But
and
you
there's also like
really get rewarded for using a mask here at the start either.
Yeah, I feel like lap 1 on this track is just kind of like a dice roll for both teams, and then after that is when it starts like evening
it
out.
starts to pick up. Yeah, it's a really weird track in that sense, I guess, because of the bumps at the start. Since we're not able to stay on the ground as easily, the math doesn't really work as effectively as it would on other tracks. But going tight here is also pretty risky too. Going too tight isn't really that difficult to do. So catching back spam is also pretty common here. It's gonna be interesting to see how the start of this race plays out.
This track definitely favors having first place.
Yeah, no. After you get a lead here, there is a lot of places to get back bombs on people. Not really so much like back spam spots. I guess you could trap crates, of course. But
it is a track that
outside of
favors
that,
power items quite a bit. Power items pretty effective. If you get hit in the cave, for example, you're going to be stuck against the wall.
Yeah, you're definitely screwed if you're getting hit in the cave. Well, let's see here. Phil messes up the start. He's gonna not be a factor at the start of this race at all here. And it looks like Ongst has a TNT. I think Jekix got hit as well. However, Ongst is somehow still in the lead. Somehow. I have no idea how.
Triple missiles on him though, so he's dead.
This is about the craziest start to a race I've seen in a long time.
Foons is in first. Hold on a second. How did that happen?
It's gonna be Foons and Shanti a lap one or what the fuck is going on?
What's going?
What the fuck is happening? Alright, I guess Tommy's in the lead now. Broken takes a beaker. It looked like the Finns somehow, some way up top. What the fuck just happened? Far from over though. I don't know. What just happened? That was like the most Pepega start to a race I've ever seen. Easily.
We see two green. Another orb comes out.
Another orb comes out. It looks like Ongst is gonna dodge it though. And it looks like Zamu does a spin out tech to dodge, but he's not got fire right now. Can Broke at least break up the top three a little bit? I don't think he's gonna be able to. This is still a very tight pack though. Not even Foons is safe here. It's also pretty difficult to find Wumpa on this track. So Foons is finding his first Wumpa crate in who knows how long.
It looks like Jekix about to get into top 4 right there.
And it's top 4 for Finland. This could be huge for them. They could close out the match right here if they just hold on to the spot.
Shotzi catches her with a strong mask and then triple missile, so top 4
Even
didn't last very long.
Another orb comes out though. And I think it dodges Jekix too. But they're gonna have to use it, and it looks like their top 2 for Finland goes down. However, they're just gonna go right back into the pad yet again here. Ongst is kind of close to Shotzi. See if Shotzi can do anything about this. Shotzi does have infinite, so he's gonna try to see if he can push here. He's got a missile. He's gonna have to make this missile work. Nope, blocks the bomb though, so at least saves himself. And yeah, no, Shotzi having trouble finding a way to push up against Ongst here. He's just walling him out perfectly right now, doing everything he needs to at least hold on to the third place. Another orb comes, and Finland's dodged like all of these orbs too. That's been probably the saddest part. Just unable to catch a break here. I really felt like Mexico was going to make it big here, but yeah, no.
As well.
Shotzi takes the nitro. It's gonna be a top 3 here for Finland, and not only that, but with only one race left, Finland's gonna clinch this war here at 23. Even with the one race left, Finland takes this war. Wow, that was probably the most chaotic pairing I've ever seen for a lap 1. I have no idea how Foons ended up in first. Pretty much the entire lobby just ended up killing each other.
That
like,
was
what the hell happened?
That was quite something. We need like a slow-mo replay of that right there.
And the chaos keeps coming. Even with the war over, we're gonna end it on Crash Cove. Wow, look at that. We've had 5 races where the gap has been 11 points.
Yeah, quite a few top 3s in this match.
That's pretty funny. Top 3-8 or top 2-5-6. Yeah, not really sure what to say. Finland definitely, I think, is proved the point here. They've, especially Foons and Zamu leading the way. They're probably going to be dropping 60 this score.
I'm looking at the chat right now. France and Germany are just about to start, so we could actually just go straight into that match if you're down.
Are they like starting like right now?
Yeah.
Ooh, I kind of want to see this last race though, just to have the.
Well, I mean, like, we'll watch this because like they haven't started just yet.
Okay, yeah, we'll watch this and then we'll just hop into France, Germany. That sounds perfect.
I'll have to be really quick at switching over the stream. They're in the lobby right now. I can grab the
links for you really quick, unless you already got them.
I've got a couple. We could just do 2 POVs at the start.
Alrighty. Alright, in the meantime though, we're gonna be watching the end of Finland, Mexico here. One last race, Crash Cove. Not really sure where the point differential is for either of these teams, but you do want to try, even if the war is already out of reach for these, just try to make that point differential not look as bad.
Yeah, Mexico's at plus 100 right now, so they're going to be pretty good either way.
Pretty sure that Mexico did play Chile week 1 and they pretty much obliterated them, so they do have a really big gap already. Shotzi looks like he's gonna break away here at the start.
Unks has a mask though, so he could do some damage.
Boone's found a canister, so he actually has early Sacred Fire. Zamu gets an engine pulse with it, and Zamu's gonna find his way to the lead, but I think Shotzi does end up taking him out. So looks like Mexico holds on to the lead. Foon goes right into the wall. Looked pretty clumsy, I'm not gonna lie.
I do wish we had Zamu's POV for this one because he's been making a lot of plays and we just haven't really seen them.
Is he streaming his match?
I don't think so.
Ah, unlucky. Does look like Mexico has got the spots on lockdown pretty well. Finland's got bottom 2 right now, and they're mixing up spots very well in the other, I think 2 through 6. Monks finds an engine though, so he's gonna get himself back into this race, I think.
And Yakux seems to have destroyed 2 of the Mexicans, so he's gonna get up there into 2nd. But the rest of Finland are far behind, so they're not going to be able to capitalize on that.
Finding a push though with a mask, he's going to get bombs here. Is he going to be able to do anything? No. I do think that one of the Mexicans is pulse spinning. It looks like it's Broca. He does find a kill on Jagex, but he drops the pulse food right after, so he's going to hold the spot here, I think. Not really sure what's happening. It's just kind of Crash Cove, just no one really caring because the war's already over kind of thing.
It looks like Foon's gonna get a good spot here considering he just rolled a mask and Deadly,
yeah.
Deadly rolled a mask as well.
Deadly finds his own mask though. Deadly has Sacred Fire. So I think Deadly's gonna get up to 5th here, what it looks like. And does take out Mexic. Yeah. A bunch of position glitches for Foon's point of view though. I'm pretty sure that it's still a win for Finland though.
Yeah, it's a
1568 is only a -3 for Mexico, so Finland does win the score by 26. Pretty solid for them. Not really.
Right. And now it's time. I'm gonna speedrun setting up the France-Germany war.
Let's see if I can pull up a stream really quick here.
I've got Magin's POV.
Mayan.
And they're actually in the lobby still. Maybe they're waiting for us, which would be nice actually.